Today, nowadays, Ajeesh ManoliVasu has been a software engineer for over 20 years. And even after working here in the US for 10 of those years, AJ maintains an impressive connection to his family, his culture, and his village back in India. This connection inspired him recently to create an agricultural startup back in India called Kalashagiri Naturals, which is a venture rooted in bringing opportunity, growth, and purpose to the place that first shaped his understanding of what it means to give. His official status here in the US is an alien, and sometimes he does feel the differences are indeed that vast between his childhood in India and the American culture that he lives in today. So let's welcome him to the stage for the first time in English with his talk, Beyond Giving, Sharing.
Namaste, Namaskaram, Vandanam. Good evening, everyone. How many of you speak more than 4 languages here? I can see some hands. They are from my cult. So, English is my 5th language. So please bear my accent and the grammar. Officially in India, we speak 22 languages. And you might be thinking I'm really smart. But no, I did it for my survival. Every state, when you move, you won't be hearing another accent. You will be seeing another language. You are encountering another culture. And you get connected and you start speaking their language. So it's been 10 years I'm in the US. I've been in multiple places. I have met a lot of beautiful souls. I was driving from White Mountains of New Hampshire. I've been in Portland, Maine. I have drove the scenic beauty of Seattle from Seattle to the California. I crossed the Golden Gate Bridge. I covered almost 40 states in the United States. And now I am standing here in Fort Collins, near to the Rocky Mountains. But my story is not about all these places or the people. I am taking you to back in the 90s of my small village in South India, state of Kerala, where I grew up. It's really beautiful, so green. We have a lot of coconut trees, paddy fields, and a creek flowing through it. Kids are running barefoot on red mud roads. Yes, slippers were like luxury. They were happy and they were free, but they were not free always. There was a time in the past where my grandfather was a farmer, where he can't own any land. The caste system dictates the things. Lower your caste, your human rights were getting reduced. And especially for women, it was hard. They couldn't have the basic rights to cover their body. I still remember old grandmothers in my village who had gone through that phase in their life. But things changed. We got independence. We got a people's government in 1950s, and they changed a land reformation bill. So every farmer can own the land which they worked. So my village again rebuilt on small piece of lands. We got small houses. So that's how my village is built, and it's really beautiful. I started growing up there. It was dark when the sun sets. There is no electricity. There is no running water. And only there are kerosene lamps on the mud walls. The kids will be playing with the shadows in the night. We can make big shadows with a kerosene lamp. So, here starts my story. I grew up in a small house there. My father was not an emotional person. He was never been available for me, but he was there always for everyone else. He was helping the villagers. He never asked me how was my day. He just been a presence, or he never been a presence. He occasionally be there for as a provider. Things moved on. First of all, we got a magic box inside the house. That was a black and white TV. And my dad was really confident that we get power in next 1 year. I appreciate his confidence. And we waited 1 year, and it came. Soon, that small living room became a village theater. People come in. We used to sit on the floor and watch the TV. He believed in access than the comfort. And the funny part about the TV is, if you want to change a channel, somebody has to climb the mango tree next to the house where the antenna, and there will be another interpreter standing down, and somebody has to stand next to the TV. So it will be like, okay, yeah, you do it. So it was really hard to change a channel. So things passed. We lived. We got some more access to the power, electricity, and I can keep going on the things, but I'll stick to 3 objects which changed my life. A car, a watch, and a bicycle. Car is a story for myself because I never seen it. My dad had a car when I was born. Can you imagine? Even I can't imagine because he was not wealthy. He didn't have anything. He didn't have even a road to come to his house. He bought a car in 1983, and it was very rare in that village. And he was just sharing it. His friends were learning driving. It's become a driving school. People were getting jobs, and it was used as an emergency vehicle. I learned he liked get things moving or transferred. And it was in 80s, in 90s, he had a watch, a really nice watch, a silver watch he was wearing for so long in his life. One day it was missing. I was like, Dad, what happened to your watch? He said, I came to a friend's family. I'm like, why? Oh, he was having an exam, and he has to catch a bus in the morning. They don't have a clock. They don't have anything in their house. I'm like, okay. I didn't realize why he did it. And when I look at his face, he was happy. And I realized the generosity is not really painful. It's really joyful. He was enjoying it. And the third object that hurts me most, it's a cycle, a bicycle. We call it a cycle, sorry. So I never had a cycle in my life. I had it till my 6th grade. I didn't have a cycle. We used to rent a cycle just to get the feel of that. It was so very minimum amount you get for 1 hour or 2 hours. We push that into the hill, and you just come through that, and you get that feel of the air. You will be having all fun. But I got a cycle when I was 6th. I kept it till my 17. I was out of home for 3 weeks, and when I'm back, it's missing. I asked my dad, where's my cycle? It's like I given to the boy. He never owned a cycle. I was like, no, it was mine. He's like, it was getting rusted. Actually, it was mine. I didn't feel generosity. I felt betrayed. Yeah, but later I realized he didn't believe in owning things, he was just sharing it. He just shared most of the things in his life. He passed away in 2012, February 24. But his story didn't end there. People still gather there in my village. They talk about him again and again, how he showed it. And what I believe is generosity is not giving it when you have everything. It's when you just share it with people. I'm standing on his life, which he didn't have. He shared it piece by piece to everyone. That's my story. Thank you.
Great job. Great job.